Recording. Hi friends, this is Akhil Reddy from Akhil Reddy Technologies, Hyderabad. I'm Akhil Reddy. I have nearly 10 years of experience in the area of software testing using manual testing and QTP and Selenium. Today, I will teach you data types in Java. Okay, before going to data types, first of all, we will discuss what is variable. What do you mean by variable? Variable is nothing but variable is nothing but it is a name given to a one memory location which can hold a value. That value will be changed in future number of times. What is the use of variables? Reusability and easy to maintain and future updations very easy. These are the advantages of variables. variables Variable syntax: data type, data type, variable name equal to value. So, for example, data type int I am taking, variable name is a, and giving assigning the value is 10. So, simply we can write it. This is variable. Once again, I am telling variable is nothing but it is a name given to a one memory location which can hold a value. That value will be changed in future number of times. Next, constant. Constant. Constant is nothing but it is a name, same definition. It is a name given to a one memory location which can hold a value. That value will not change in future. That value will not change in future. Syntax, constant syntax. Final, data type, constant name equal to value. So simply we can write final int a equal to 10. This is constant. If it is final is there, then we can call constant only int a equal to 10, that is variable. Next, today we will discuss data types in Java. Data types in Java. So before going to data types, first of all we should know what is data types. Based on the data type of a variable, the operating system allocates memory and decides what can be stored in the reserved memory. Therefore, by assigning different data types to variables, you can store integers, decimals, or characters in these variables. Right. There are two types of data types. Sorry, there are two types of data types available in Java. One is primitive data types. Second one is reference data types. First of all, we will discuss about primitive data types. There are two types of data types available in Java. One is primitive data types. Primitive data types. Primitive data types and reference data types. First of all, we will discuss about primitive data types. There are 8 primitive data types supported by Java. Primitive data types are predefined by the language and named by a keyword. Let us know, look into detail about the 8 primitive data types. First of all, we have one is byte, byte and short, int and long. We have 4 data types. These 4 data types are used for store the integer values or numerical values. Integer values or numerical values. Byte is nothing but it is 8 bit. Short is 16 bit. Int is 32 bit. Long is 64 bit. by the having range like minus 2 power of 7 to 2 power of 7 minus 1. That means this range like minus 128 to plus 127. Next data type short. Short is a 16 bit. This range like minus 2 power of 15 to 2 power of 15 minus 1. Next int. This range like minus 2 power of 31 to 2 power of 31 minus 1. And long 64 bit. This range minus 2 power of 63 to 2 power of 63 minus 1. Yes, these four data types are used for store the integer values or numeric values. Next data type float. Next one is float. Float and double. These two data types are used for store the decimal values. If you want to store the decimal values, we will use float and double. Float is 32 bit and double is 64 bit. If you want to store the only decimal values, that time we will use float and double. Next data type boolean. Boolean data type are used for store the true or false. It will store true or false only. Next one, char data type. Char. Char is used for store the single character. Char is used for store the single character. These are the 8 primitive data types. Whenever you are working with Java, regularly we will use these data types. So here one note. Here is one note. String is not a data type in Java. It is a free defined function in Java. String is not a data type in Java. It is a free defined function in Java. Okay, string is not a data type in Java. It is a free defined function in Java. Next to data types, reference data types. Reference data types. Reference data types are made by the logical grouping of primitive data types. They are called reference data types because they contain the address of a value rather than the value itself. Arrays like arrays, objects, interfaces, etc. These reference data types are these are the reference data types examples: arrays, objects, and interfaces. Next, reference variables are created using defined constructions of the classes. They are used to access objects. These variables are declared to be of a specific type that cannot be changed. For example, employee, puppy, TV, system, laptop, desktop, like class objects and various types of array variables come under reference data types. Default value of any reference variable is null. You need to remember default value of any reference variable is null. And a reference variable can be used to refer to any object of the declared type of any compatible type. This is primitive data types in Java. It is a very smallest concept in Java. After that, we will discuss remaining concepts.